Hello, Mega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. Last time we went to school again, and then we found out that Sachin, since that Sachin, ran away from home. And then we had Minia, but then we woke up at night. That was pretty interesting. And we found her, and we found that she got turned into a vampire. Probably by Roa. Or Roa probably turned her into a vampire. So, that's interesting. And then Aiga sews up like cute little. You saw some on her dairy side. That's pretty interesting, anyways. Oh, wow! Actual color! What the hell? Oh my gosh, it's actual color! That's amazing. I wonder how the remake would do the scene. Though it's not gonna be as much detail as because it's just gonna be just it's just gonna be the it's just gonna be the first routes. That's all it's gonna be. Though the near routes are going to come in the future. Or is it far side? I forgot what the routes are. They're called Hot Summer Day. A blue sky and large columns of summer colors. The wafting breeze. The droning voice of the cicadas. The voice of cicadas. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. In the future, if they're ever doing this remake, I probably will. I'm probably not going to voice the chirps because they're probably going to put it in. Thank gosh. Probably. Chirp, chirp. So loud I want to die. I've never seen cicadas. I heard I hear them. I remember I went to Alabama like in summertime for them, so I always hear them in the summer. And like, oh, yeah, I hear them, but I don't know where the hell they are. I said, where the hell are they? I don't fucking know. So loud I want to die. Cicada shells are lying in the clearing. As if the sun is right by my side. The clearing is roasting. A hot midsummer day. As if the entire world became a frying pan. And Aiga's crying. Again. More crying. More crying. Aiga's crying. A child lies collapsed at her feet. Her white shirt is painted red with blood, and he doesn't move at all. His white shirt, okay. I can't really. I can kind of see it, but I don't know. I can't really. I never could tell if it's paint blood or anything. He's probably just talking about the one he's talking about the ground. That means it's like Shiki. That's how his hair color is supposed to look. I'm looking down at that. My hands are red, just like the child on the ground. No, that's not it. These hands are red with blood of that child. Aika! The adults are coming. What in the adults will take Aika away. The child lies there dead. Alone by myself, the adults press the hands with to kill the child to the ground. Do you kill him? The adults yell at me. They shout my name, the one who killed the child. Those two syllables sound as if they went crazy. Just those two syllables. Those adults call me Shiki. Call me Shiki as my hands are stained in red. Yeah, it's the other Shiki as we figure out already. No, but I've never seen him really. We've seen Roa, but that's it. You actually think about it. Probably we'll see him in this route. Maybe.
Shiki-sama, if you do not get up now, you shall be late. Please wake up.
Hearing my own name called, I awaken from my deep dream. This way.
Yes. Good morning, Shiki-sama.
Hisui bows deeply. Alam suns autumn sunlight shines through the window. This is unmistakably my room. Hisui.
Shiki-sama, are you feeling unwell?
Oh no, I'm fine. I just had a terrible nostalgic dream. I can't remember the details that well. What was it? I can't remember. Hisui tilts her head slightly. Well, there's no point in telling Hisui. The dream, what kind of dream was it? A dazzling white, bright enough to bring tears to my eyes and fiercely gushing spots of red. And you'll figure out on the end of the route. Like always, you always figure out on the end of the route. Like near the end, you always figure it out. Like, oh, I'm not the person who killed. I was the one who got killed like every time. And then the route was like, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, fam. Or it's like, sure, jam, I don't know. Something like an that word didn't dream.
Shiki, yes? Where is it, Shiki-sama?
It's nothing. I'm sorry, I'll go straight to the dining room. With a nod, Hisui walks to the door. Clack, clack, clack. Hisui's footsteps are louder than usual. Just as she's about to leave, she turns back.
Shiki, forgive me for asking. What time did you return last night?
Yes, sir, it's quite late at night.
Shiki-sama, you said you returned at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? I freaking broke a promise to Hisui.
I assume the schedule changed.
Ah, I remember. Yesterday morning I told Hisui that she would expect me at 4. I'm sorry. Things happened I didn't make it back. I'll be prompt from now on, so it'll be great if you can overlook this time.
No, it's not necessary to say such a thing, Shiki-sama. It is the duty of us servants to work in accordance with the schedules of our masters. However, I humbly request that you shall at least contact us. Whatever the circumstances, you should still be able to let us know.
You're right. Sorry. I'll keep my promise from now on.
I understand. Then please excuse me.
Okay, now her voice returned to usual because I don't know, it felt weird. I think it was my throat than anything else. I had to clear my throat for like, oh, you didn't hear that. I don't think you heard it. That was rare. He seemed pretty angry. She's always so expressionless. It seems she gets extremely angry when she just doesn't get angry. That makes literally no sense to me. What? How can you get angry when you're not angry? What? You mean when she doesn't seem like angry? Angry? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know if there's just translation problems or what? Or something I don't get. Or it's so... because I'm so dense that I can't understand. That happens a lot. As if I'm told something really terrible. Well then, time to get up. Pulling away the sheets, I get up. At the moment, my body arcs terribly. The pain is not from the gash in my shoulder. Is from... Okay, you don't want to burp, okay? What the hell? Okay. Now it did. For some reason, I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand when it does. Sometimes it wants to, sometimes it does not. I don't understand. It's from a much deeper... Okay, let me see. The pain is from the gash in my shoulder. It's from a much deeper place, aching from my heartbeat. Clutching the sheets, I somehow weather the pain. It fades away. There's nothing lingering. Perhaps just a sudden fit. Chest wound. I touch my chest over the cloth. There's a great scar even now that it has healed. At the times it still hurts like it did just now. The doctor said the physical wound is healed, but the mind must be replaying the pain over and over again. Yeah, actually, I don't really understand how that always keeps opening up. It's always weird, you know? Maybe we'll figure out the answer. It's like more in this route because there's things I don't remember. There was a few things I remember, but that's it. Usually the scar begins throbbing after I see a terrific accident or something dead. The image of blood or death must make me recall the accident 8 years ago. Because last night, I guess. The red-black alley and the normal smiling face of Umezaka. My chest hurts. The image of Umezaka doesn't leave my mind, but I don't know what I should do. What I can do. I can only live my everyday life. Shit. Squaring myself, I roll out of bed. After changing out my pajamas and into my school uniform, I head to the sitting room. Ag and Hisui are in the sitting room. Uhago is probably in the kitchen cooking my breakfast.
Good morning, Nii-san.
Sitting on the sofa, Aiga greets me and looks at my expression. Morning. Sorry for about yesterday. Returning greeting, I head to the dining room. There isn't much to chat for me to stay with chat with Aiga, and I don't really feel like talking to anyone at all.
Nii-san, I'd like to speak with you a little. Is that alright?
Alright. Please make it short, because I don't have much time. I sent the sofa across for her.
Counting last night's talk, Nii-san.
Okay, I don't know why I said Nason then Nissan. I don't know, it keeps switching back for some reason. It's like, my mind is like, nope. It keeps doing that. Okay, it's Nissan. One's like, Nason, one's like, Haku and Hisui. Or is Nii-san, what were you doing yesterday? Aiga asked me with a direct stare. Nothing. Just went for a walk in town. I'm sorry getting out back late, but it's no big deal. Since I don't want to lie to Aiga, I answer evasively as possible.
Just walking the street is something. You're still a minor, so please do not wander out late at night. If you weren't, there have been a lot of disturbances going on.
Disturbances, the killer sulking around the town at night. Why didn't I realize? The killer the murders and drinks their blood. The phrase perfectly matches Yumezaki's behavior yesterday, and you're missing something really important. Shiki, the killer already existed before Yumezaka became a vampire. You realize it because he's an idiot.
I shouldn't have to say this, but you shouldn't strain your body. If you come back with an exhausted face like last night, again, I will get worried. If you're in trouble, please tell me. I may not be able to do much, but if you could...
I don't want
to
think about it, but Yumezaka could be the killer terrorizing the town.
Nii-san, are you listening
to me? Just like me when my mother lectures me. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. I could be a perfect mother. Yeah, I can just see it. Cause all these lectures makes sense.
Nii-san, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening. I hear Aiga's voice. But the only thing in my mind is the image of Zaga from yesterday. Aiga glares at me. So
you can't talk about your situation, Nii-san?
Yeah. It has nothing to do with you, Aiga. Right now, I can think only of Umezaka. I want to be alone, and so I said that.
You're going to keep going your own way. Is that what you're saying, Nee-san? I understand. Oh, please feel free. If that is what you want, Nee-san, I'll do the same.
Huh? Aga stands up and walks out of the lobby.
Shiki-sama, is this acceptable?
Acceptable? Is what acceptable?
I believe Aiga-sama is deeply concerned about you, Shiki-sama. But I think it's difficult for her since she doesn't often talk about her feelings.
I know. But right now my head's full and I do feel sorry. Hisui falls silent.
Shiki-san, breakfast.
Yeah, I think Kage-san kind of have the same voice as Hisui. Because Hisui's voice, yeah, they have the same voice. I just realized it. But Hisui's just a very loud whisper. It's like when you talk, this. I don't know, yeah. Kohaku's voice can be heard from the dining room. I stand up and head towards it.
Shiki-sama, around what time will you be returning today?
Since today's Saturday, no. Probably be in the evening? There's something I want to look for.
I understand. Please take care until then.
She bows deeply. After Hisui sees me off, I leave the mansion. There is no point coming to school. Imuzaga Sazuki was treated as an absentee, and no one seemed to be the slightest bit concerned about her. Time passed without me realizing it. Why is there a realizing it? That has no grammatical sense. That's like the problem sometimes when you like translate Japanese to English. Some of the grammars don't make sense. Perhaps Argo or CEO Senpai came by sometime, but I don't really remember. I'm about to sneeze. Good. Okay. Noon comes and school ends. I have no idea. But I still have to look for Yumazaka. Search around the school. Search around the city. Oh. Just in case I don't get a bad ending, you always need to save in choices like this. Some choices, no, except that one choice that I've been in 0. No, you didn't see it. Go search for Umuzaka. Oh my gosh, my throat. The sun sets. Even after running everywhere in town, there's no sign of Misaka Suzuki anywhere. Gah. I bite my lip angrily. Well, the problem is, it is not nightfall. Vampires only come out at night. Remember, she's not a true ancestor. She's not like Arquade. She is a vampire. She's like Roa, who can only exist during the nighttime. So that's the thing. I don't know. He probably like clicked to him like, because I don't know, for some reason these made him a bit more dumber when it comes to vampire folklore. Yeah, it should be easy. Like the only ones I knew about was like, oh, vampires, they suck blood. They turn you into a vampire. They can turn into bats. They can only be in the daylight. They have some weaknesses: fire, sunlight, and they sleep in coffins, or they have a castle, and like all that big stuff. I didn't know about mist, turning the mist, because I did not know anything about Bram Stoker folklore that Bram Stoker created. I have no idea about that stuff. So I don't know. It's like I got my information from movies and cartoons. Like, My Babysitter is a Vampire. That's where I got most of my information from. I remember when like everything was parodying friggin' Twilight. That was a good show though. I bite my lip angrily. But it's not anger. It is not anger over not finding her. 2 days ago, I'm mad at myself for promising such a thing in the first place.
Help me in the pitch, okay?
Yamazaga said that, and I answered lightheartedly. I will help as much as I could. Such an irresponsible answer. There's really nothing I can do. She said it hurt. I can't even find Yamazaga painfully suffering in the cold darkness. The sun is setting. I don't want to admit it, but maybe I can only find Yamazaga after nightfall. I told Hisu I'll be back in the evening. Perhaps it's too early. I'll go back in the mansion and calmly think this through.
Welcome home, Shiki-sama.
I'm back, Hisu. Where's Aika?
I guess Sama has remained at school for certain formalities. Since she'll be late, we are to have supper first.
Certainly formalities, huh? Aika's school probably has a lot of formalities, as if it's a top-tier school for young ladies. I like saying young ladies. Yeah, very popish in the way. I'll go in my room until supper time, and I'll head down when it's ready.
Yes, please rest until I call you.
I'll turn my back to the bowing Hisui and walk towards my room. After supper, I sit down on my bed. The clock hands show 9 o'clock. And leaving the mansion after 8 is forbidden. I cannot go outside any longer. But that's merely a rule. If I feel like it, I can easily go outside. Though you've done it in the previous routes, I don't know why you're thinking of that now. It's like, though, the first time he was forced by Arcade. The second time, he did it out of his own volition because he was used to it. He's like, oh fuck it. Oh, I keep hitting. Yeah, it's like a charger from my camera.
Bye bye. See you at school tomorrow, Tono-kun.
I cannot do something that dangerous. Go look for Umusaka. This is probably the final time we see her. I don't remember. Or is another time? I don't remember because Umusaka doesn't. I know that she does not have a prominent role in the routes. She's just a beginning enemy. That's all I know. I don't, because I kind of forgot. No, Umusaka has always been interesting. At least this part has always been like interesting. She's an interesting character. I don't know. I think the visual novel makes her look a bit, I don't know, not as beautiful. She should. I think in the other media adaptations, except for the anime that does not exist, makes her beautiful. Like the mangas and the video games, the Melty Blood video games make her a bit beautiful, cute and stuff. Also, Karma Phantasm makes her cute as well. Not as cute as Aika or Shion or those characters, but you know, cute. I don't know if I should play Melty Blood. I have no idea. Never played this in my life. I just can't let her be. I know that looking for Yamazaki is dangerous, no matter what her reason is. She did kill that many people. But I can't let it go. That way home in the sunset, I cannot forget the last words she said. I'll go. Obsessing over it. I'll go. Obsessing over it won't be any good. I'll change my clothes and slip my knife in my pocket. I tiptoe out of the mansion so as not to wake Aiko or the others. About that, About that. The lights in the lobby are out. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think we got stopped by someone. It's dark, lonely place, perfect for a secret departure. Creak, creak. So I was like, what? I go down the stairs and creak only when they shouldn't and walk quietly at the door. I just like notice. I think that those are tiles. I don't know, like certain mansions, like older ones, have like tile floors and most of it's like wooden. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like the rooms, like most of the houses, like wooden. Like certain rooms will have like marble flooring. I don't know. I find that very interesting. Like the kitchens or like some parlor rooms with on tiles and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Maybe if I ever like have a house, I'd like to have like that because that seems very interesting. I like classical architecture and stuff. Okay, okay. I go downstairs, creaking and shouldn't walk quiet to the door, and knew it. I knew she would be stopped because I remember this scene. This is a lovely scene.
Nissan, you're going out at this hour?
Aga's in lobby. Aga speaks quietly. Aga, so you got back, huh?
Yes, just a little while ago. But anyway, what are you doing, Nissan? You change your clothes so it appears you're going out.
Aga gazes me intently at me. I think I calmed down her voice a bit. Like during these situations. Oh, that's appropriate. It's not a look of blame. She's merely gazing at me uneasily.
You're going to get out. You're going to go out and get hurt again, like last night. Aren't you, Nissan?
I'm sorry. A friend of mine's in trouble. I can't let it go.
I see. I'm sure you're going to go even if I stop you, Nissan.
Yeah, but I won't do anything dangerous. I'm just gonna check out a bit. I'm sorry to cause you trouble like this. I've only just come home. Since I began walking out. A soft voice comes from behind me.
Nissan.
A weak voice.
Nissan.
Okay, that's better. A weak voice, so unlike Aga's usual tone. It's just like her voice from 8 years ago. Tingles with unease. Ayaka.
You'll come back, won't you?
Ayaka's weak, formal face has none of its earlier coldness, but it's like Ayaka's childhood face is close to tears. What are you talking about? I'm only going out for a moment. You shouldn't make a face like that.
I know, but...
It's okay. I'll come right back. I'm sorry, Ayaka. I've always been causing you trouble.
Nissan.
Ignore Ayaka's voice behind me. I leave the mansion. Outside a moonlight night. Perhaps because I saw Ayaka unsettled the expression. For some reason, I feel I may never return here. I arrive at the shopping district. If Yumazaka is anywhere, she must be likely here. It's because the murder victims are found near the shopping district. Damn it, what am I thinking? I curse my own logic, but at least I'm more likely to find her here than anywhere else. Putting all my thoughts aside, I start to look around for Umuzaka. Okay, sometimes I don't know, it's been like, sometimes it's like a bit lag. How long has it been? There's no sign of Umuzaka, not in the back alleys, nor in the crowds. I rest my body, burning from all the running. It's almost midnight. It might be useless to keep looking around. Where has she gone? I start walking again. There's no place I haven't looked yet. I'll give up after my body is ready and can't move anymore. Leaving the brightly lit main street, I arrive at the park. Because of the serial killings recently, there's not a soul to be seen around here. Even though I can't imagine Umuzaka being here, it's the only place left to look. The park is empty at night. There isn't a soul under the moonlight. I don't know why, but a chill runs through me. The back of my head numbs. A horrible chill as if my body freezes to my fingertips. I try to catch my breath. In contrast to my cold body, my throat is scorching. It's dry from thirst. I put my hand in my pocket. I just wanted a blade in my hand. Why? Just a faint headache. A low temperature. My mind is cool like ice. Something is strange. This park, it feels like something bad is around here. A little more till I reach the center of this park. I shake the headache off and walk deeper in. There's no one around. A terrible dark and lonely place to meet someone. There someone is. There. Someone is crouched, breathing radically. Her face pale, white, as she scratches her throat in pain. Without doubt, it is Umazaka Sasuke. Umazaka. I guess there's a joy of finally finding her. Now thinking about last night, I run towards her.
Wait.
Umazaka stops me with just a word.
Wait, Shiki-kun. I'm glad you came, but I don't want you any near right now. Please don't come any closer.
Her breathing looks painful. Her body convulses as she speaks, as if she's about to collapse any second now. Don't be stupid. I'm not gonna leave someone looking painful as you alone.
No, I'm okay. You came, so I'm fine now.
Forcing herself up, Umazaka smiles at me. It seems like a show of bravado. But I can't approach her. I do at least understand Umazaka doesn't want me near her. What's going on, Umazaka? Why haven't you been home? What was that about yesterday? What that?
What?
Damn it, I don't know. I really don't understand anything, Umazaka.
Really? You saw what happened yesterday. I told you I killed those people, didn't I?
She answers frankly. It's almost as if she's laughing at my feelings of denial. Then the recent killings in the town were all you're doing, Umazaka?
I don't like to say it, but that's the way it is, yeah.
What the hell do you mean that's the way it is?
It's just the way it is. I killed those people, and I kept on doing the same thing. I can just lie about it, can't I?
Umazaka, you...
Please, stop calling me that. I'm calling you Shiki-kun, so it's only natural for you to call you my first name too.
What? I'll take a deep breath. Umazaka is still like before. Even though she acts like she used to. She says some pretty scary things. When I think about it, I look foolish. I could never talk...
When I think about it, I look foolish. I could never talk to you like this for all the years I watched you from afar.
Stalker. I think I remember. I think it's like memed in like Time Moon, like when it's like written, and I think Melty Blood. Some of the comics I read, it's like she's a stalker, and it's like I love it because it's hilarious. Umazaka.
I was always watching you, Shiki-kun. Even before I was saved in that warehouse, I was always watching you. I'm really a coward. I always just agreed with the people around me and smiled when it seemed right. Before I knew it, everyone was treating me like an idol. So school wasn't fun for me. But that changed after you talked to me in the second year of junior high, Shiki-kun.
Nah.
Nah, it's not something you'll remember. How can I put it? You were always natural, never showing off. Probably you didn't even think about what you said back then.
What can I say? Just as Umizaka says, I remember nothing. I don't know what I said to her, or even if I talked to her back then.
It's okay. Don't make a face like that. You were only hanging out with Inukun, so it was not normal for you to ignore other classmates. But that was okay. I was happy just being in the same class as you, Shiki-kun. It was my goal to talk to you and let you call me Umizaka-san. Now that I think about it, it was a too small wish.
She recalls nostalgically those ancient days, like she's remembering something that happened a long time ago.
I was always watching you. I know you never noticed me, but I watch you anyway. Well, to be honest, I was happy, but do you like me, Shiki-kun?
How can I answer her right now? I like her. I hate her. I can't answer. We have like 3 routes. We can do 1, 2, and 3, right? Yeah, we have all those. So actually, we have like 4 routes. If I remember. Yeah, okay, we have Aiga and the 2 mains. Yeah, we're 3. I like her. To be honest, I don't know, but I can't just leave you alone. Yes, since I talked to Umizaga 2 days ago, she has never left my mind. So that must mean, unlike your case, I don't feel like I've known you for years, but even though I knew it was dangerous, I still came here. I think I do like you. Look at her, the surprise on her face. Now that is interesting. Umizaka looks at me, aghast. I stare back at her.
No.
She shakes her head. She seems about to burst into tears.
I don't want that.
Masaka-san?
Because that just makes me look stupid.
Still aghast, Umizaka looks down as she murmurs. Umizaka's body trembles. Breathing painfully, she falls to her knees. A choking sound. Squatting on the ground, Umizaka coughs heavily as if she spits out a lump of blood. Umizaka? This time, I do rush near her. Umizaka, are you okay? Umizaka! I put my hand on her heaving shoulder. Ah, I feel a chill. Even through her clothes, I can feel the coldness of her body. Stupid! You're freezing. What you were doing in the open night like this? Wait, but isn't she like dead? A vampire is like kind of like dead, so of course she'll be kind of cold. You moron! But I don't think he believes that vampires exist.
Shiki-kun.
Her voice is hollow as she says my name. Umizaka collapses against me. As she pants, her warm bruises my skin. Umizaka. It's okay.
It's okay you don't like me, Shiki-kun. Because I really didn't understand you at all until now either.
Umizaka speaks as she coughs.
It's alright. Don't talk.
Okay, that's right. Don't talk. I'll take you to a hospital.
But I understand now who you are and what you want to do. I really understand now because I became like you, Shiki-kun.
Saying that, Umizaka sinks her teeth into my neck. Ugh! Fading. My conscience is fading. Umizaka fangs dig into my neck. I'm being drained, as if all my life in my body is liquefied and sucked out. Without strength, there's no thoughts, so my conscience is not fading. It's only being destroyed. There's no thoughts. I know I'll die if I stay like this, but I can't even. All the same. From somewhere beyond my mind, my blood begins to boil. The Musaka. With my arms push her back out of pure reflex. Oh, that's a nice CG. I thought we got like a CG over her drinking blood. I don't know. I thought we would get something like that. I think I've seen it somewhere. I don't know where. She falls right on her behind. What's her? I stand up, but I can't. I'm so exhausted I can barely lift an arm. Umazaka sits as if in a drunken stupor. I can't see her face clearly. Everything dims as my consciousness fades. I can't control my body either. All that exists is the pain in my neck. Blood gurgles forth. Umazaka teeth marks remain in my neck. As though as those deep holes sink back, is being poured into my body. In my veins, somewhere beyond my reach, the black thing violates my whole body. A small piece of the black thing goes through my veins. My body burns inside. Ugh. And pain as if my spine is about to be ripped out. Ugh. In pain, I claw at the ground, but there's no relief. I cannot move since Umazaka has drained everything out of me. And pain pours into me like a black snake. Okay. I cannot move, so the black thing crawls and twists as it pleases inside me. I clutch at the ground. With the glazed eyes, Umazaka looks at me. Umazaka, what have you?
It's okay. It only hurts at first. First it hurts, but when the blood mixes, it should die down. Don't worry, I won't kill you. I poured my blood in properly so you won't collapse and crumble away like those failures last night. You'll only look at me from now on.
Umazaka whispers joyfully. What are you talking about, Umazaka?
I'm saying that I'll be making both of us the same Shiki-kun. Sucking people's blood instead of eating normal food. Non-cultural, unable to walk under the sun. You're gonna be different. You're gonna be a different creature.
What is that?
Ridiculous.
What is that? Ridiculous. That just sounds like.
Yeah, like a vampire. I didn't really understand how it became this way either. 2 nights ago, I went to check out the rumor that you were walking around in the shopping district every night. And when I came to, I was lying down in the black alley. Back then, I thought it was cold, dark, and painful. But it's strange, after a while, my body has changed completely. I understood a lot of things. My body hurts because it's being destroyed every fast, and the sunlight acts like the catalyst for that. And if I want to stop the destruction, I need a genetic information of the same type of living organism as myself. Yeah, I didn't understand the logic that well, but it was a pain enough what I had to do. I was cold. It was lonely by myself. I didn't want to disappear. So I just grabbed a random person and sucked his blood. And you know what? It was really delicious. The pain went away, and I thought I could do anything. But it was so nice that before I realized it was all gone, the man was all shivered up like a mummy, and I really felt bad. I thought to myself that I was turning into a monster, both in mind and body. But I had to do it in order to live. Like I said, I didn't want to kill them because I hated them. I sucked the blood the same way you people eat animals. So I decided not to think about it too deeply.
What is this?
It's okay to kill other people in order to live.
That?
But it seems I've become a proper vampire. The last meal was quite fun. Until now, I've only been sucking blood since I was cold and in pain, and now I'm getting the hang of sucking blood. It's becoming more interesting. You understand, don't you, Shige-kun? You're a much better killer than I am.
I don't know how she got this, cause we have not killed Arquade. So I think she saw the memory of Shiki from Roa. So her suck her blood and stuff. Because her blood got sucked by a vampire. Probably by probably by Roa. Roa probably sucked her blood. And you probably saw the memories of Shiki, well, both Shikis, and she got mixed up. Probably that's how that what happened. I don't know, that's just a guess. Because I have no freaking clue how she comes with that conclusion. Or maybe because she saw that we chasing the Argwade in the beginning, and I don't know, I don't really understand. What? What are you talking about, Yumazaka?
I was always watching you, so I know your gentle side and your scary side. I never talked to you because I didn't understand your scary side, but I understand now. You're the same as me. It doesn't matter if you like or hate people. You can kill anyone, right?
Don't be ridiculous. I had never even once had that thought.
I'm not being ridiculous. I never understood the fragile air about you. Now my bias changed, and I can understand. Shikun, just you being here is flirting with death. There are natural-born killers in this world, but even among them, you are the best. You know, I was really happy yesterday. It was the first time I was happy after becoming this way, because I finally understood you, Shiki-kun. I never really knew you before. Shiki-kun, you're the same, right? You see someone, and for no reason your heart throbs, and your throat goes dry.
That's a lie. That feeling I have never... I can't say. I never had it.
See? A pure homicidal impulse without the influence of emotion. Your fragile side, which I've always wanted to understand. I forgot to say one more thing. A vampire is someone whose blood has been sucked by a vampire, right? That's true, you know. To be precise, the person whose blood has been sucked dies. Vampires pours their own blood into their victims as they drink to turn them into their own. So what was in your blood? Then it was my blood.
Standing up, Umazaka says this with satisfaction. So, this is your blood, huh? Huh? Blood thing still defiles my body. It's not even a mouthful, but it still causes unbelievable pain, enough to drive me to madness.
Well, I guess that's long enough. Stand up, Shiki-kun.
I hear Umazaka's command. The pain fades. Feeling returns to my limbs, and I can finally stand up.
Good. From now on, we always be together, Shiki-kun. Now come here. Come to my side, hold my hand, and make me feel better.
She holds out her hand. My heart pounds and my legs begin to move. But they don't move forward. They move backward.
Shiki-kun?
Umazaka's voice is perplexed. She looks happy than perplexed. I don't know. My heart throbs. My throat becomes dry. Every nerve in my body recognizes this person in front of me as an enemy. I start to breathe harder. This feeling. Desperately I endure the poison of Umazaka's blood and boiling impulse arising in my body.
Why? Hey, why aren't you doing what I tell you to do?
My heart beats. Is this the impulse Umazaka was talking about just a while ago? My heart beats loudly, as if it was repeating, ordering me to kill, to kill.
Shikun, you...
Think straight, Umazaka. Umazaka looks at me as I breathe painfully.
Why? Why did my blood work?
I don't know, but it does feel like there's some mud in my body. That should be Umazaka's vampire's blood. It's a mouthful, or it could make me feel sick. I can't even imagine what pain it must be for Umazaka, whose body is filled with it. It hurts, she said. At least I understand what she meant. Let's stop Umazaka-san. It doesn't help you to do this. You're sick. We have to get you to the hospital and return your body to the way it was.
I don't want
the girl who cares for me to be suffering anymore. But she glares at me, eyes filled with hate.
My blood is definitely mixed with your blood. So you should already be part of my body. Could it be someone else has control over you already?
Like I said, I don't understand Umazaka. All I understand is you're saying that it's dark, cold, and lonely. All I remember is your smiling face 2 days ago telling me to help you wherever you're in a pinch. To be honest, I don't know what kind of creature a vampire is. Yeah, sure, Jam. But you have to kill to suck blood to live, and you're still in pain. That I'll try to get you back to the way you were. Umazaka, you said it hurts?
Yeah, it still hurts even now. My blood vessels are still the same as they were then, when I was human, so just the flow of blood hurts. Delicate and weak as they burst easily. But if I drink a lot of human blood, my blood vessels will be just fine.
You said it's painful.
Yes, my heart is in pain. I have to take people's blood in order to live. I don't feel like it's a crime, but it hurts. I'm painful, afraid that the person I was going to disappear, but I won't be so scared if I'm not alone.
So you said it's cold.
Yeah, I'm so cold I can feel my fingertips will freeze off, but I don't think it's bad. I just can't feel warmth anymore.
You asked for help desperately.
I want help, but it's already too late. I can't go back to who I was. I used to be.
Umazaka said, smiling as she did back then. Well, why did you end up this way?
Why? That's what I want to know. When I woke up, I had this body and just had the thirst for human blood. I need to fulfill. It would have been so much easier if I just died instead. But I guess it can't be helped. Like people eat animals to live, I have to eat people too.
What is that? What are you talking about? Why are you saying such things to Umazaka? And able to accept the facts, I just shout. Umazaka is silent and only shakes her head. Why? Why are you saying you can't laugh and walk and talk normally like before? It was only 2 days ago.
That's right. Just 2 days ago, I was a creature on your side. It was like a dream. I understand now that I have lost it. Yes, it was really like a dream. I'll give anything to go back.
Then.
But it's impossible. I can't go back. I have to live on like this. Cold, painful, alone.
Umazaka looks down. Her cold body trembles.
Help me, Shiki-kun.
A faint voice escapes her throat.
I'm scared. It's really cold and I'm alone no matter where I go. Please help me.
I understand. I remember the trifle promise I made on the way home to school 2 days ago. Yeah, I'll do whatever I can. Really. Change you back to the way Umazaka, I'll do anything. But her answer is different than mine.
Oh, Shiki-kun, you're still thinking about turning me back? Honestly, you're so kind. It's a great contradiction for someone who loves to kill to be gentle about everything else.
Umazaka chuckles happily. I told
you, it's impossible. You can't help me like that, Shiki-kun.
What should I do? There's nothing else I can do. I want to help, but there's nothing I can do.
That's not true. There's something you can do to help me, Shiki-kun.
Saying so, Umezaga steps forward. A chill runs through my back, sensing the danger. How can I help you, Umezaga?
It's easy. You just have to become my friend.
Wow, a serious face. Now this is going. Red piercing eyes stare at me and I can't breathe. This is bad. Is she using her mystic eyes? I realize it, but my legs are not moving. Friend, what? Then I won't be alone.
Then I won't be alone. And I won't be cold or scared. No, if you'll be mine, I'll be happier than I ever was, human.
My heart beats even faster. Umezaga reached out with her arm straight for my neck. Her speed is like a bullet, but somehow I see it perfectly, or I felt like I saw it perfectly. It dropped to the ground. Gah! I twist my head desperately and throw myself to the ground. With a whoosh, Umezaga's arms passed over my head.
Can't be.
The target and the attacker. We gaze at her in amazement. Umezaga, you.
Shiki-kun.
Umezaga looks down at me, aghast. I know I have to run away, but my body's still frozen. My heart rings like a bell. My hand grabs the thing in my pocket, and in spite of my paralyzed mind, Umezaga doesn't move. Only her eyes change from surprise to delight.
I get it. I thought it would be simple to get you into my possession, but tonight will be quite entertaining. Won't it, Tono-kun?
Her red piercing eyes are hungry for blood. Her arms extend brutally and mercilessly. Every hair in my body stands on its end. Before I'm torn apart, my hand takes the knife out of my pocket. The movement of my arm is faster than my voice. A switch of the knife sliced through Umezaga's thigh. Umezaga screams sheerly. I look in the shock at my arm. There is blood and a knife sliced open on her leg. My senses return. My body moves. Before I realize it, I am feeling from Umezaga as I tremble. I breathe wildly. I am feeling from Umezaga. I'm feeling from as I tremble. Okay. I breathe wildly. I just run. Why did I? I don't know. I don't understand why or how I stabbed her. My heart rings out. Just before I knew it, I sliced her leg with my knife. Umezaga's blood flows through over the knife. The feeling of tearing flesh remains in my arm. Why? But why did I do such a thing? I only want to help Umezaga Sakazuki. Gah! Somehow I remember her face makes my heart beat louder. Fear and excitement. Umezaga is trying to kill me. My heart pounds in response to the danger. I, Toshiki, cannot compete with that creature. It's like apples and humans. How can one can eat? How can one can eat and oppose one which eats them? It's already like that. Just as Toshiki eats a tomato, with no opposition from Umezaga Suzuki, I am no different from a tomato. When she finds me, she catches me, she will kill me. So I'm running away. I run and I feel I'm still alive. I run through the night. For now, I just run. For what? That's clear. Because if I don't, I'll be caught. I feel the presence of Umezaga Suzuki behind me. The presence which felt like a needle before getting larger and looms mercilessly behind me. I run to escape, but who I am running from? It was a beautiful smile. A smile face of Misaka Suzuki. I remember her days at junior high school was truly gentle. Shit. Such a thing. How can such a thing happen? Misaka became a monster which kills people and drinks their blood. Well, I'm getting really invested in this. It's like amazing. Suddenly something hits my back and I'm knocked to the ground. Ugh. Since I fell over running, my body is covered with scraps. But my back hurts far more right now. With the impact on my back like that, for a weapon, breathing becomes impossible. What? I start to say it, but the words vanish. Something falls onto the ground next to me. The thing that was smashed into me is rolling. Person? It was some guy, arms and legs twisted. Blood flows from the man's body. Red blood flows over the asphalt, staining my body red. It's a human body, a head.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit you. My reflex have improved, but I guess it's a problem if my aim is too accurate.
And the light voice comes from behind me. Still on the ground, I look behind me, where I see there's Yamazaki walking with a human head in one hand.
I'm sorry, Shiki-kun. It hurt, right? I tried to surprise you by throwing it ahead of you.
As she apologizes, Umazaka tosses the severed head away. Umazaka, what was that?
Oh, this. I ran into him while I was running after you. He was being a little noisy, so I ripped out his mouth. I tasted a little of his blood, but drunk people's blood tastes so nasty. Shiki-kun, you should only choose young and healthy bodies too.
Speaking pleasantly, she approaches with a smile. It's nothing like a smile from back then. But
Bye-bye, she said.
There's no similarities with the person who waved and departed back then. You really don't think anything about killing people, Umazaka.
I don't. Taking humans and edible humans are different. Even you make a difference between human friends and friends to be killed. Right, Tona-kun?
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so at first. Last night I really hated myself too. But I had to drink blood to ease the pain. So I killed a lot of people. Even each time I killed someone, my body stopped hurting in my heart even more.
She stops for just a moment. Umazaka looked down sadly.
But I came to understand. Right now, it will still hurt a bit, but even that will fade. Because beyond the guilt of killing people, the wonderful feeling of taking their lives away was many times stronger. I told you, didn't I? That I'll be like you, Shiki-kun. Don't worry, I'll become a splendid vampire who joins killing just like you.
Umazaka approaches with a smile. That's a lie. I say so only to realize that even if that's a lie, is a lie. It's such a poor lie that even I can't be deceived. It's hopeless. She's hopeless. Umazaki Suzuki cannot be saved. Even my remaining reasoning lost to the sole conclusion. It's lost to that. Okay. I stand up, grasping the knives tightly. She's going to suck my blood anyway. I don't plan on losing my life and becoming one of those vampires. So, there was only one thing to do from the beginning. It was like, I can't save you.
That's not true. If you just cooperate, we'll be happy together.
No. That's a twisted happiness. Umazaka. But I made a promise, so I'll have to help you in some other way. Saying so, take out Umizaka is not true. Okay, so let's start where we left off. I think it was right here. Because I do remember saying this, so. But I made a promise, so I have to help you in some other way. Saying so, I take off my glasses. An ache, blood. I want to say blood, I don't know. An ache floods my head. For the first time, I accept this vision or to kill someone.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're motivated, Shiki-kun, but it's too late. This race is already over.
Gah! Oh. I don't want that. Okay. What just happened? In an instant, Umizaka disappears. I see her face beside me, and at the moment, something slams into my side. Gah! My back hurts. Such a simple attack, and I am slammed into the wall of a building. Gah! Grasping my knife tightly, I summon matters to stand.
Oh, you can still move? You're relatively strong, aren't you, Shiki-kun? Since you're always troubled by anemia, I thought you were weak.
Umizaka's voice draws nearer. breathing. My breathing is rough. What is this? I have made a serious mistake. It's useless to expect anything from that knife.
It's useless to expect anything from that knife. To me, you look like as if you're stopped. Even if you had a gun, it would be useless.
That's what she thinks. I have the eyes of depth perception. Her laughing voice is full of amusement. Gah. That's a mistake. I can see the lines along which things break. But I'm just too human. I'm just a human who can see that. And my opponent is many times faster than me. Like Umizaka, I can't even touch those lines. In other words, against her is useless even if I can see those lines.
Oh? Well, it can't be helped. I'm going to be a little rough.
I don't know why I make it sound sexual, but what the heck.
Don't worry, if your head and heart are intact, I can do something.
With a crash, everything becomes black. Umizaka's hand grabbed my arm and threw me like that. Like a soccer ball, I was thrown and I fall to the ground on my back. Gah! Well, I'm back. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, yeah, I'm back on, I don't know, it was like third interruption? But this interruption. Yeah, I'll say near the end of this. I can't see. My body is in such pain, I can't see anything.
Hey now. Hey now. You shouldn't be sleeping here, Shiki-kun.
I rolled to the side quickly. Right where I was before, Umizaka's arms pound the ground. The sound of asphalt breaking apart reaches my ears. I force my numb body to move. My vision is still pitch black. All I can feel is Umizaka's presence. You! Standing up and facing her presence, I raise my knife.
I said it was useless. Why can't you just accept it calmly, Shiki-kun?
Her presence nears. The sound of my heartbeat. It might be because I can't see anything. This time I easily slip through her grasp. No way. Umizaka's surprised voice. I know her back is facing me. But since I can't see her, I can't do anything. But there is a hostile, killing presence growing stronger.
Why, I said don't move.
Her voice, impending death. I blindly swing my knife to meet them.
Kia?
Yeah, not doing girls scream, sorry. The sound of rending flesh. I just slice her arm. Umazaka, are you okay? Saying so, I hate how stupid I am. Why am I worrying over someone trying to kill me? My body floats. I'm hit from the front and fly through the air. My vision returns. It is because her attack was so strong. Back alley. It seems I flew all the way to the back alley wall. I feel the hard wall against my back. My consciousness starts to fade. Still, Umazaki's mercilessly presses forward.
Liar.
Her voice is full of hate. She swings her arms towards me. I can't move. Since I can't move at all I can do is to be killed. The wall shakes. Umazaki's arms pounded the wall next to me.
Liar. You said you would help me when I was in a pinch.
Again, she starts to break areas away from me.
Why? I'm not good enough because I'm like this. But I couldn't help it. I didn't become like this because I wanted to.
Bam, bam. Like a child throwing a tantrum, she keeps screaming.
It hurts so much. It's so painful. Why won't you help me, Shiki-kun? You promised to help me, so why?
Bam, bam. Her forlorn, anguished voice. I don't know what that word means. In this situation where she can kill me anytime. Wait, I skipped a line by accent. Okay. For some reason, the fear of impending death starts to fade away.
Shiki-kun, if you can be by my side, I could even bear this pain. Why can you accept me?
How foolish. Her words weren't the ones of hate directed at me. Umazaka was only crying this whole time because she can't help it. Okay, I'm back again. I'm getting interrupted. Oh my gosh, this is like, I'm gonna have so much editing and hilarity for me. Because how ironic it is. Her voice dwindles away. Only able to move my fingers, I look at her.
How come?
Umazaka looks at my unmoving body, as if she was surprised. As if she was walking from a nightmare and regretting what she's done.
Shiki-kun, I never meant to.
Her voice is trembling. I guess she's calmed down, but her voice still sounds like she's about to cry. It's okay. You don't need to blame yourself like that. Even if your mind and body turn into a vampire, in the end you're still just a pitiful victim. In any case, I can't move. Umazaki, if you say you're alone and someone's saying it's so cold, and there's only one thing that I can do. It's okay, Umazaka-san.
Shiki-kun?
Wow. What an idiot. You can suck my blood if you want. And that sounds seductive for some reason. I don't understand why. It's a promise. I'll be with you, okay? I think my voice was kinder than I ever was. After the hesitating, she quietly kneels by me and holds me.
Is it really okay?
And now it sounds like I'm taking her virginity, you know? What the hell? Her voice is mingled with hesitation and happiness. What? You came after me because you wanted to do that, right? Why are you hesitating now, Umizaka-san?
But I really want to, but...
Yeah, it really sounds like I'm taking her virginity for some reason. The way they have the words like like that is like, okay, that you could use any way phrase and to make it less sexual.
If I do that, I really will be hopeless. The last line
barely escapes her lips. How ironic. Suddenly she has become a vampire, yet in her most important part, a human heart remains. Doesn't she still exist in the Melty Blood universe? It's like that's supposed to be her true. They should have her normal ending if I remember correctly. I don't know. Though we're probably gonna get it in when we go to the Far Side routes, when we get that remake part. Her remains because her heart remains. Okay. Because her heart remains, Umizaka still feels pain over being a vampire. Being human, as long as that part remains human, she will be in pain. It hurt, doesn't it? So it's okay. I can't help you. So shouldn't we just do things your way?
Shiki-kun.
She nods. Then she brings her lips to my neck. Okay, that's a CG. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use the other one though. Disappearing. The remaining heat in my body fades away quickly. Quiet. Such a quiet death. I don't have any power to break free. The lines in my vision should disappear soon too. With this, it's over. Toshiki will soon disappear and everything will end. And is that okay?
You'll come back, right?
Aika said that. My sister I left alone for 8 years. The black-haired girl I had done nothing for as a brother. Always. Told Aika was alone in that mansion. Before I faced Umizaka my knife to bring her salvation from death. Now I'm giving up my life to save of my life. Doing that, who will be saved? At least for Tomoshiki, is then helping someone he cares the most about. Ayaka. I can't die. Even if I'm wrong, I can't die now. Masaka. When my knife moves, the line on her chest, the line on her heart of the girl who believed in herself, hoping for some last salvation. I plunge my knife in deeply into it.
Shiki-kun.
Suzuki's lips pull back. The power there turns to nothing. Sorry. I couldn't help you, Mizaka. This is the only way I can. If she can't escape from pain, then at least I can't let her have a painless death.
I see. I knew it. You can be with me, right, Tanaka?
Her voice is terribly peaceful. Just like the way home and the sunset 2 days ago. But I'm still happy.
Even if it was a brief moment, you chose me, Tanaka. Yeah, in that case, maybe dying like this isn't so bad. All the pain is gone, and the scary emotions have disappeared like magic. I feel something blowing at my feet.
I feel something blowing at my feet. Looking there, I see Umizaka's legs have turned to ash from the knees down.
And it's a little warm right now. This must be your worth, Tono-kun.
She speaks happily. This pure regret is so much that I want to die. I prepared myself. I prepared myself when I betrayed her, whatever hateful words she might say. So why is this peaceful, happy voice? She doesn't even blame me at all. Sorry. I was powerless.
I'm the lowest. My eyes are burning.
Inside my brain, my vision wavers. Yeah, I think it's shaky.
Tono-kun, you are crying. You really are kind. After all I did these horrible things, you still cry for me. Yeah, that's what I like the most about you. I watched you since middle school, Tono-kun, so I always knew about that side of you no one else did.
Her proud voice and the sensation of something drifting away on the wind. Her lower body doesn't exist anymore. I want to talk
more with you, Tono-kun. Normally, just as classmates, to talk more. That's why I really don't want to die now.
I can't say anything. I don't have any words for her. At the very end, she leans her head against my forehead. Let's bring the mic a bit closer.
But this is for sure the best way. So don't cry, Tono-kun. You did the right thing.
The sensation of the knife gets lighter. Satsuki's body doesn't have a heart anymore.
It seems I won't be able to talk anymore. Well, my house is this way. So this is goodbye then.
Mrs. Aka!
Yeah, bye-bye, Tono-kun. Thank you for and sorry.
Whoosh. Like ash scattered by the wind, Umazaki Satsuki completely disappeared before my eyes. Her figure disappeared like it was a mirage. All that remains is this dizziness. I killed her. I wanted to save her. Even said I would save her. By the end, I killed her to save myself. But still, it would have been okay for her to call me a liar at the very end. If she did that, I really could have turned into a bad person. So why?
Thank you. Sorry.
She didn't have to thank me. There was no reason to apologize. I killed you. But still, she thanked me. That's why. I really did want to save her. My numb body stands up on its own. I can't think of anything right now. Or my mind and body separate things. I just dragging my body. I exit the alley. That was a nice ending. The door opens with a creak. Covered in wounds, I finally make it back to the mansion. Look at the tsundere is here. The tsundere. Oh, I miss Saika. I miss so much. Haika is in the lobby. Was she waiting for me this whole time? Right now, I can't understand anything. No, that's our one. I don't know. Now my freaking throat feels weird.
Nissan, what were you doing this whole time? What time do you think? Nissan, you look...
I get shocked.
Why?
I can't even bring myself to want to think, but this was so shocking for her.
Nissan, hang in there. What in the world happened? You have all these wounds and you look terrible.
I didn't say anything. No, I can't say anything. I don't even know what Aika is saying. Aika gasps silently and then walks towards me.
Anyway, I will have to treat you. Nei-san, can you walk?
Yeah. I'm alive, so I can walk.
I'll treat your wounds, so please come to the sitting room. And take a bath. That'll be impossible. Also, I'll have to wipe you with warm water.
Aika disappears with quick footsteps. Aika takes care of me by herself. She wipes out my dirty body with a towel and goes so far to make me food and accompanies me to my room. During that time, I couldn't even say a single word.
Then I'll go back to my room. Please rest well tonight, Nei-san.
Without even asking anything. In the end, she doesn't ask anything and quietly walks away, disappearing, just like the girl I killed. I think that I grab Aika's arm. We get this CG. I love it.
Nei-san.
You can still see. It doesn't show his face. It just shows hair. They're very similar hair color. Very similar. You really know he's adopted, so that's kind of ironic.
Nei-san.
Then I embrace Aika strongly and cope a feel. Unable to be alone, I want to feel someone's body warmth. Aika. I embrace her without even thinking. Aika doesn't say anything. Even though she definitely should pull away, she doesn't resist my trembling body. Well, of course, this is her route, of course, so of course she'll be attracted to you. Like this. All I wanted was to say, to stay like this. I am the worst. I confess. For my sin, and I escaped to Aika. I wanted to save her. I wanted to save, but I couldn't do anything. Instead of seeking salvation, I squeezed Aika tighter. I know why I said tighter. Like her pussy. Oh. There's no response from Aika. As if repelled by me, Aika pulls away.
Nei-san, I do not know what happened to you. I think it is something I shouldn't ask about either.
I cannot give you any answers. You have to...
I can't give you any answers. You have to solve your own problems. So please do not run to me for something like this.
Her words are really right on target. Her rebuke is correct. I fully return to myself.
Sorry. Just forget about it, please.
Aika walks to the door without answering. She tried to leave, but she suddenly stops.
I will not ask what happened. But when you left, I was very frightened. I felt like you would not return. 8 years ago, I had the same premonition. But you did come back. Nei-san.
Okay, that blush is so adorable.
You said you were unable to save someone, but at least you were able to save me from that premonition.
I keep mispronouncing. I know what that word is, but I keep mispronouncing it.
So welcome back, Nei-san. Just your return has made me so happy. So please keep that in mind.
Saying that embarrassingly, she gives me a quick bow. Aika.
That is all I have to say. I wish I will be very clear so my slow Nei-san can understand. I'm saying please do not leave your cute little sister alone again.
Of course she'll call herself cute. Though I will agree she is cute. I see, I get it. But cute. It's not the right to say such things about yourself, Aika. If I managed to respond, but with that Aika gives a boastful smile.
Yes, then I will see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams, tomorrow will be a new day.
I think her voice changed a bit, but I don't know.
I won't allow you to be looking like that tomorrow.
Aika leaves. I was looking at my body wounds and fall to bed. Deep. As if I was saying goodbye to something, I let out a deep sigh. Sorry, Umasaka. I decided I shouldn't be full of regret after all. Everything about what happened with her would be an indelible scar. But I should believe it was the right thing to do. I know it's a sin, and I will have to accept my punishment someday. But I can't have regret for being alive right now. I'm back, Aika. I mumble aloud my heartfelt thanks. My mind starts to drift. My exhausted mind and body swiftly approach sleep. In that instant, I thought it was good for me to be alive. At the very least, I have a home to return to. And waiting for me, there is my priceless family. This is the family route, so things are about it differently. And I'm here. Like I don't know. Oh yeah, I need to. I don't know. Like one. It just took like very long to finish, mostly because I got interrupted. Like I think that was like the second interruption. Like and I got tripped because I think my computer was like connected to something and the screen broke. So it took a long while to repair. Well, that's also why it was already uploaded now, but that's why it took a long time to upload on the part 9. I forgot. And Arcways route. I have no idea. Or I'll see you later. I'm Mega Dimensions out. Bye.